we are going to see about service marketing. What is mean by service marketing? Service marketing means promoting or selling the product through services. For example, we can take airline industries. In airline industries, if they provide good services, people will choose that airline to go to various places. So that is serving. It is an intangible service. So by selling the intangible service, we can use the service marketing. Now we are going to see service quality. How we can determine service quality and how to measure the service quality and what are the gaps available are present in the service quality. What is mean by service quality? Service quality is the assessment of how well the delivered services meet a customer's expectation. Each customer expect different types of services from the business. So when they start the quality service, the people will choose that services. For example, if Air India provide good services, people will book the tickets through Air India. If they didn't provide a service quality service, very qualifying service, then they will choose to another services. So quality, the expectation quality service is differ from the person to person. Now, if we choose Air India, the service will be differ from another service. So, since it is intangible services, people only feel that they can provide the service through intangible. Now, service quality is very important for customers as well as service providers. The quality of the service, as usual, differ from person to person. It is essential for a service provider to have a common understanding about what the customer expect from them and a quality expect from them. Then this is the service quality. Next, we are going to see about David Gravin identifies 5 perspectives of quality. First one is manufactured base. The key objectives of manufactured base is internal assess and made right the first time. For example, if we choose Toyota cars, the cars provide with quality standards only. They prefer only the quality standards. They don't compromise in cost. They must provide the service very quality for their customers. So they will set a variety of quality standards and checking all type of testers. So the at last the product will be, that is the Toyota car will be fully highly qualified. So the manufacturing will set the objective as high quality. They will not compromise in their quality. So who and all interested, the customers which are who interested in manufactured base, if they prefer high quality, then they will choose according to the manufactured base. If we buy this, then there will be no quality changes, so they will choose the manufactured. Next one is product based quality. Product based quality is the objective of the product based quality is measurable attributes. For example, if we take mobile phones, the product based means the certain customers choose the quality, certain customers choose their color, certain customers choose their RAM position, battery life, long run of battery life. So according to that, the quality they choose, if the battery is long life means then the quality is super. So who and all in that same mindset means they will buy the product based on their own perspectives and buy. So that is the product based quality. Next one is user based quality. User based quality means depends on how well a product or service satisfies the need and preferences of individual users. User based is, if for example we can say if a student uses a laptop, he or she needs a high internet speed. If suppose a graphic designer means he design a high quality graphic design, for example MacBook. So according to their users, if what time they need the product is, that is user based quality. Next one is value based quality. The value based quality is performance. Main objective is performance and price. For example, we can choose IKEA furnitures or DMart. They want to price also should be very convenient, and the product value must be also, there will be some quality. So they are come under the value based quality. Next one is transcendent quality. Here transcendent quality is they will stand at the universally recognizable. For example, the customers will said that if Rolls-Royce car was bought, it is very high quality and it will be very good condition, good standard. So they will choose. So according to their perspectives, what they are aiming as the service, quality service, they will choose according to their quality service. Someone choose a product based, someone choose user based. So according to their perception. So here only it is mentioning the quality service will be differ from one to one another. Someone says for them the product based is very good quality service. Someone says the user based is very quality service. So the perception will change from person to person. These are the 5 perspectives. Next, what is mean by quality gap? Now we are going to see about what is mean by quality gap. The gap is nothing but the expected service and the difference between the expected service and the experienced service. Here the expected service means, if for example if we order in Flipkart or Zoom or Amazon, what we see through the mobile phone we will not get it directly from them. There will be slight changes in the cloth material, there will be slight changes in the colors. So we expected some things but we get something. So there is a difference. So here the difference arises between the service provider and the customer. So this gap is called as the service quality gap. Next we are going to see about gaps in services. There are 5 gaps in the service quality process. Here first gap is the gap between the customer expectation and management perception. The customer expectation is nothing but what customer accept. For example, if we book the airplane ticket, there should not be delay. So the customer expectation is there should not be a delay. But the management perception, what it will be then, if they book, there should be a neat lounge for them to sit and to sleep. So they will think if they providing the quality service means they have to keep the lounge very cleanly. For another example, we can choose hotel rooms. For hotel rooms, the customer expectation is nothing but the management will think the customer expectation is nothing but cleanliness, but actually the customer expect way more cleanliness, Wi-Fi and views. So they will expect. Here there will be a gap between so here the management thinks that the customer expectation is cleanliness. Here the customer expect many things. So there will be a gap arise between them. This is called as the customer expectation and management perception. Here the cause of this is the management does not do any research or research regarding the current position, current trends, what is happening, assumptions. They are itself assuming the customer what they needed. So this is the causes for this gap. Next we are going to see about the gap between the service quality specification and management perception. Service quality specification means, here service quality specification means, for example, if we went to a hotel means there will be they will provide some food within 5 minutes, or sometimes it will take some 10 minutes. Sometimes the management person or a staff member will say, here will come, wait for some time, so they will say and go. We don't know how much time we have to say, it will take around 1 hour. So the management perception about the quality of the services differ from the service quality. Here the customer can expect within 5 minutes the food can come, the quality of the food can be super. So here the differences between the customer's quality standard and the management perception differ. Next we are going to see about the customer quality specification and service delivery. A restaurant may be promised, here we can say service quality specification means the service will be delivered. For example, if Swiggy will say we will deliver within 20 minutes, but they will take more time, more than 20 minutes or 40 times. So they will give the hope to the people. So which arises the gap between the delivery and the quality specification. Next we are going to see about the gap between service delivery and external communication. Here the external communication, unclear communication between the marketing and the operations. Unclear means you will be always on time. which will not happen. So they will give some hopes to the customers, we will be on the time, we will take care, that like some hopes will be given, which creates a gap between the marketing will say, the brand creation, they will provide some such kind of taglines. So this will create a gaps between the customer and next we are going between the as usual expected service and experienced service. What we expected from the service provider will differ from the expectations. So these are the five gaps of the quality, service quality. Next, how we can closing these five gaps. First, learn what customers expect and their exact wants. Here first we have to do the research what they want, for if they want Wi-Fi or some time to sit relax, so that and all we have to assess by giving some feedback form. We have to analyze it currently what they want, we have to analyze and fill the gap between them by communicating with each other, by getting the feedback, by doing the research, we can fill this gap. Next one is closing gap. 2 is improve service standards. Improve service standards means if there is some delay, the management person should come and say, sir, wait for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, so that we can give some quality time, we can give them some correct measurements of time, so they can wait according to that. So we have to, there also we have to communicate the if the management stops itself, come and say, means that the customers will okay, some critical situations arise, so we can wait. So next one is closing and improve service delivery. Improve service delivery means if there is a peak time or we have to deliver the service, they can hire more people, they can give proper services training, so that there will be no delay in services or delivery. Next we are going to see closing gap 4. Meet your promises. Don't give the false hope by giving some taglines. Provide what you want. We will be there in 40 minutes. There is shortage in people, so we have to make arrangements to reach the customer's hope. Next one is closing gap perceptions. For example, if in hospital we have to wait, means there will be manage the perception. For example, in hospital if we have to wait, means they can arrange for a TV or some Wi-Fi connections, so making the time, the resting time as a positive, so there will be no gaps between the service quality. Thank you.